Hello everybody, I'm Dhanushri and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what's in my professional makeup kit. I've been a professional makeup artist and a hairstylist for the past 6 years now. And I always loved watching these kinds of videos from other MUAs. I loved watching what they have in their kit, what they don't like, what they like, etc. So I thought I would do the same. I'm also going to share with you lots of tips and tricks throughout that I've learned throughout the years. So please keep on watching. So this is what I carry for my makeup artist kit. I'm also a hairstylist, so sometimes there's a little bit of hairstyling stuff in this as well. But this is a small cabin trolley by Safari company, and this fits almost all of my kit. And this is how the kit looks. So here are all my base products. I'm going to show you all this one by one today. These are lipsticks, eyeshadows, some different pouches that I've kept different stuff in. I also carry some cotton swabs, etc., disposables. There are also some bindis. You need these, and so I will show you this one by one. The first important thing you are going to carry is a light. Whether you carry a ring light or some other sort of light, whatever, just a bright light is necessary. It's important for you cannot do makeup without a good bright light. So this is just a normal ceiling light. This is, I think, off-white in color, and so I just carry this because it's so easy to carry and fits in my bag. So I carry this sort of light. So this is my skin prep and cleansing and skincare kit. So this is what I use before I start the makeup. So first things first, cleansing micellar water. Sometimes clients may have previous makeup on their face, and to remove it nicely you need micellar water. You also need cotton buds, and you also need cotton pads, which I will show. I think I've shown separately. Then you have to do the CTM routine. So cleansing, toner and moisturizer. This is lactocalamine cucumber face toner. You can also get rose water or so, but I usually don't like the smells of rose waters. Some clients may not, so I just use this toner. Then I have this 70% alcohol just to sanitize my hands or any other surface that I need to sanitize. Then I have this aloe vera gel. So I use aloe vera gels mostly if this client is very oily and they don't want a moisturizer. So I sometimes use aloe vera gel to prep their skin. And I also, if some clients allow it, and if they have a lot of peach fuzz or those soft hairs near the chin and the jaw area, then you can razor this with a facial razor, but always ask for permission and be sure that you can do it, otherwise don't do it. So what you do is put the gel first and then you can use the razor. Okay, then after that you do the cleansing, the toner, the moisturizer. So moisturizers, I have this Imperial's moisturizer. Great moisturizer for dry skin tones. Makes the skin so supple, so smooth. You don't even need primers after this. This can also work as a primer for dry skin tones, and this is a great moisturizer. So what I like doing is I mix this skin illuminator. This is LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator in the shade Afterglow, I think. So I mix this with this has a golden undertone, so I mix this with any moisturizer. If you're looking for a budget friendly moisturizer, Cetaphil is also good. Cetaphil moisturizer works great. Okay, works great for sensitive skin types as well, so I use that. Then this is just Vaseline. Honestly, Vaseline is the best lip balm. Okay, if you want to moisturize your lips, just take scoop a little bit of this Vaseline with a spatula and then use it on client's face. Don't dip your fingers in everything. Okay, then I have this NYX setting spray. Okay, and then I have this NYX setting spray. Sets the makeup well, one of the best selling setting sprays out there. I have this matte version. I personally don't believe in dewy setting sprays, because see, your face anyways gets dewy after some time after putting on makeup. I don't want to make people look oily at the end of the day, okay? I Unless a person really wants a dewy finish, I don't really like using a dewy finish setting sprays. I just use matte ones. It's okay. So this is the pack oil control primer. I recently got this. My earlier primer, which was color bar matte primer, that was over, and I wanted to try this new one. It is very good too. Blurs the pores, makes the skin matte, and preps the skin well. So this is a good primer. The color bar one was also great. Very good primer. Some of the must-haves in your makeup kits are these things. These are mascara wands and lip brushes basically. So you should not use mascara wand of your original mascara. You should use this disposable mascara wand and throw it away as soon as you use it on a client, because it's very unhygienic otherwise. Also, when it comes to lipsticks, just use these disposable wands and throw them after one use. I got these on Amazon, I think. Then I have kept some cotton buds and some cotton pads in this little square box. If you want more, you can go for a bigger box. Then you also need some, as I said, some makeup wipes. I try not to use makeup wipes as much, but I do need cotton swabs and cotton buds on a regular basis. So this makeup vanity has mostly my base products, that is foundations, concealers, brushes, anything that I need to create the base. And here on the top portion I have all my brushes. Of all the brushes, so some of these brushes have been with me for like 6 years now, and my favorites are these pack brushes. All the pack brushes are, I've washed them so many times, sanitized them so many times, used them so many times, and there's no almost negligible loss of bristles, and they work fine even till now. So when it comes to brushes, I would highly suggest all the pack brushes. So for sponges, I think these are Color Bar black sponges, very good quality, very dense but yet fluffy. When you damp them, they become almost double in size and blend the foundations and concealer very easily. These are small sponges by pack, I guess, and I use these for under eye concealers because under eye area is very delicate, and you can use either a brush or sponges. I just generally prefer sponges. They give a really nice blend, and so I use these for concealers. So these are the sponges. Then when it comes to foundations, MAC is the OG. I've been using MAC for like years now, and I love using this on party clients, on bridal clients, and people do trust MAC. One of the great things about MAC is that it has a great shade range, so you can select 3-4 shades and mix and match to basically make any shade of foundation you want. I have 3-4 shades in this. I have NC35, NC40. I have the lightest shade that I have is NC13, I think. This is a great medium to buildable full coverage foundation, and it's great in terms of the longevity of the makeup. It does not budge. The makeup doesn't come off until you take it off. So that's the best thing about MAC. You can definitely trust MAC foundations to do that, and so it's great for bridal clients as well. And another thing about MAC is that the newer versions are feel less cakey because they've added skincare ingredients to it now. And also it controls oil production. It also comes with a pump now, which was one big thing about MAC. The older version did not come with a pump, so the newer version does come with a pump. And also it does give a little bit of a sheen to the face, because nowadays foundations are like this, have this skincare ingredient in them. So all of these foundations now give a bit of a radiance to the skin, which is what people prefer nowadays. But earlier MAC used to be full on, full coverage matte foundations, which many people did not like. They found it cakey and drying. But I have some fixes for that. So in India, many makeup artists, what they do is they mix pack foundations with their MAC foundation. And basically, they have similar formulas when it comes to foundation. So if you cannot afford MAC, you can just go with pack, and you can also mix and match these two foundations to make them super blendable, less drying, and to better make a shade match or whatever you want to do. So generally I like using mixing and matching these foundations. And I also have a darker shade of pack 5.0 in case if I need to move to a darker in case I need to make a darker shade of foundation. I also have a darker shade of matte MAC, but it's not with me right now. It's in my other bag. Comes to cider makeups, I like using Forever 52 foundations. This is a very high coverage foundation, but it's great for dry skin. Oily skin may not like this foundation a lot. It gives a very radiant, glowy sort of a finish, and it's awesome for dry skin people. So I have two shades in this: Fudge, which is my shade, and also Cheesecake, which is the lighter shade. Another tip I would give you is that keep this makeup booster with you. This is by Daily Life Forever 52. And this is like Inglot Duraline liquid, so you can mix and match this with either your foundations or any other makeup products that's dried, or you want to rejuvenate it, or you want to make your foundations more blendable or whatever. So whenever I'm using MAC, I always add a drop of this to my foundation mix, and it just makes it so super blendable and just easier to use, and gives a nice finish. So this is another tip I would give you. Then when it comes to bridal foundations, I have two. I love using, so Too Faced Forever 52 was like my crush when it comes to foundations. The first time I ever used this was the lady who was teaching me makeup. She had this foundation, and the very first time I used this foundation, I kind of fell in love with it. And Born This Way makes great complexion products. Okay, this is the original natural finish foundation, but it doesn't work that well for oily skin. But if you have dry skin clients, Born This Way original works so nice. Then if you want like that one foundation suggestion, when it comes to brides, I would suggest Born This Way soft matte foundation. These work on all skin types, because even though it is a matte foundation, it is a very soft matte finish. It doesn't feel very drying or cakey, gives a bit of a radiance to the skin, very comfortable to wear. It's oil controlling foundation, does not let your face won't get oily as much even after 7-8 hours or so. And then it's also like they have good shade range as well. Another thing I like about this is this can be played around with. This gives medium to full coverage, so you can, if somebody wants more of a natural finish, you can use a little bit of this, and if somebody wants more full coverage, you can use more of this product. So you can play around. If you're looking for a budget-friendly full coverage foundation for your bridal clients, then I would highly suggest you this Daily Life Forever 52 Pro foundation. This is their matte version. Very, very, very good foundation. This is my personal favorite foundation. I'm in the shade Honey, BUF007. Some people may find these more yellow foundations, more on the yellow side, but I honestly love yellow golden undertone foundations more. So I use this for my personal use because I do need full coverage. I like using full coverage foundations in general. But if you are looking for a budget-friendly full coverage foundation, I would absolutely recommend this. But please remember, do use a nice mattifying primer before this, and also use a setting spray, because I have found that this is not completely sweat proof. So if you sweat a lot, this might come off. Now let's talk about powders. I have used a lot of powders, all right. I have tried and tested different powders. I'm a dry skin person personally, and I hate using powders on my face. I would absolutely not use powders if they were not necessary. But without a powder, whether you have a dry skin client or oily skin client, it doesn't matter. Without a powder, your makeup is not going to last. So it's very important to find good powders, and I'll suggest you two powders that are holy grails. Okay, so this is Maybelline Fit Me in the shade light medium. This is their loose powder. The only thing is that it's very bulky packaging, which I really don't like, but it's such an amazing powder. Let me tell you, this provides like this does give a little bit of a coverage to the face. It's not completely sheer. It does provide a bit of a tint and coverage. So it comes in 4 shades. I have them in 2 shades, one at light and one is in the shade medium. So I I can use these two for almost all of the skin tones. These powders set the makeup so well. Your makeup is going to last a long time, and also they are so finely milled, and also they sort of give that poreless sort of an appearance. Does blur your face and under eye area, which I really like. So all you have to do is just use a tiny amount of this powder and you're set. Another powder that I love is this NYX Professional Makeup, a Can't Stop Won't Stop powders, and I have this shade light. I have this light shade in this. I haven't used this enough. This is actually new, as you can see, but I have heard extremely great reviews about this, and it is also a very blurring powder. It does not look cakey, which many pressed powders do. So this does not look cakey at all, and it's a very blurring, gives a sort of a blurring effect too, and also sets your makeup very nicely. So I have these two powders. I don't like using translucent powders, okay? So translucent powders, I have found that translucent powders give sort of a whitish cast. So they work well only for fair skin tones and maybe medium fair skin tones, but apart from those, it is even for myself, I come in the medium skin tone category, and white translucent powders just look whitish on my face, so I don't like them as much. So I have I think this is Mars translucent powder, great powder by the way, waterproof powders, but I don't use translucent much. I just use the tinted versions more. And then I have this Wet n Wild eyebrow palette here. I've been using this for like years now, and I really love the colors. Very cool toned colors. Many of the times the colors are very warm toned in eyebrow kits, but these cool tone colors are absolutely great. I don't think this is available anymore, I'm not sure, but there are similar brow kits in the market. So just look for a cool tone gray and a cool tone warm brown, a cool toned dark brown color, and you are set. I have found that in India, many of the times we don't have brow problems as much. You don't really need 100 brow products in your makeup kit. When it comes to concealers, I have this NYX Professional Makeup Concealer Correct and Contour Palette. This is in the shade 3 Deep, and it works as I use this as a color corrector palette. All these shades can be used as color correction for some or the other person, and this darkest shade I use for contouring. Then for concealers, I have been loving L'Oreal Infallible Wear concealers. Their foundations are also great, by the way, if you're looking for full coverage budget friendly foundations. And this is amazing concealer, does not crease, it's not too drying, feels hydrating, and it's very smooth to blend and everything. I have two shades in this, 308, which is the fairest shade, and I have their 312 amber shade, which is good for highlighting medium skin tones. and even dusky deeper skin tones. Then I have the fairest concealer that I have is from Milani. This is also an amazing concealer. It's not too cheap, it's not too pricey. I think it's 1200 rupees or so. I got it for 1200. I have the fairest shade, which is 115. Sadly, the Infallible one does not have a very fair shade in their collection. 308 is the fairest, which is not very fair. Now I have a bunch of these LA Girl concealers. I used to use LA Girl concealers before, and I still use them. They are buildable full coverage concealers. If you use them once, if you use little, you can get like a medium coverage. If you use more of this product, then you can build it up to full coverage. I have a bunch of these shades and love this concealer. Again, it is also not drying, very super blendable concealer. So if you're looking for budget friendly concealers, just go with LA Girl concealers. I also have the corrector which is yellow color corrector. I also want to get their lavender color corrector just to shade match the foundation better. If you add just a tiny bit of this yellow, it will make your foundations yellow, and if you add the lavender corrector to your yellow foundations, it will make them more neutral. So I use these also. So this is my concealer. So I'll talk about eyeshadows now. So I got this pouch recently with one of my purchases by Colors Queen brand. By the way, Colors Queen product, I'll talk about some of their lipsticks. So good, so good. I don't know if it's a new brand or what. I've never seen them before, but they have really good quality products. Okay, even this pouch is very nice. I really like this pouch as well. So I have a bunch of eyeshadows here. This is my oldest eyeshadow palette. This is the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the older palette, rose gold eyeshadow palette. Works great, and what I like about the most about this eyeshadow palette, some of the foils may not work that great, but what I like is their matte colors. The browns work really well with medium dusky skin tones, even deeper skin tones. They have a nice black as well, sometimes a black also, and it's a proper matte black color. It doesn't have shimmers or anything. So I really like this palette for the matte colors, and also many of the shimmers are the foil shadows are also good, especially this pink one, and the pink is really nice. I think they have an updated version of this. I don't know. So if you are buying a bunch of makeup and you're worried about the price and everything, I would suggest to wait for the Nykaa Pink Friday sales. They offer some really good discounts, especially if you're buying in bulk. So make a list of the products that you want and buy in bulk. That will always give you better deals. Okay. This is when it comes to eyeshadows, Revolution makes amazing eyeshadow palettes. Okay. So this is the colorful Revolution Pro eyeshadow palette. This is Mischief Mattes. Yeah. So honestly speaking, you don't need colors as much. Once in a while you have to use different colors for clients. You don't really need them as much. You mostly need pinks, browns, maybe a little bit of orange sometimes. You need black and mostly browns, yeah. And sometimes you need purple. This purple I use, violet or purple, sometimes to deepen the outer V corner of the eyes, but you rarely use greens and blues and whatnot. So but you should have a palette nonetheless. Okay, one colorful palette. Then this is another great affordable palette. This is again by Revolution. This is Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. See, I don't know if some of these palettes have changed. See, I don't know if some of these palettes have changed or if they still are being sold or not. But this is great, especially if you don't want to get Huda Beauty and all. This also has the browns and the black eyeshadow, which you mostly need. This also has this very pretty burnt orange shade that you can use in your transition color as a transition color. So this is also another great nudish palette. And this also has a bunch of nice shimmers, which are good, you know. so they give a good payoff. Okay, then another Revolution palette. This is a must have. Okay, this is a must have for all the professional makeup artists. I have used I've seen so many makeup artists use this palette, and as you can see, I've used many of these shades. These are such pretty foil shades, and they are not too over the top. They also, and they are not like shimmer glittery. Yeah, they are not glittery, they are basically foil eyeshadows, but they look such nice payoff, great colors, and you can use them with all sorts of colored outfits, especially lehengas, night makeup, and everything. So very good eyeshadow palette. This is Revolution Foil Frenzy eyeshadow. I have a video of this. I've done swatches of this too. Now, if you want those blingy, glittery eyeshadows, then go for this Sugar Blend the Rules eyeshadow. This is in the shade Reflection 08. They have created, I think, 3 shades of these palettes, and such a good palette. Okay, I recently used this for my brother's wedding as well. It's a little bit dirty, I have to clean it, but yeah, very good, very good. Just prep the eye well with concealer and powder, and then use these shadows in the inner portions or on your lid, and gives such a good payoff. Such pretty foil shadows, as you can see. So good, so good. I also on an impulse bought a Jaclyn Hill palette, but honestly I'll tell you, I damaged this black color recently, but honestly it's I don't like it so much. It's just some of the colors are they look brown in the pan, but they look very orange on the lids, and I thought this will have really nice brown colors, but it doesn't. It's a very colorful palette, so sometimes you don't get enough use of this, honestly speaking. It's just I wish I hadn't gotten this. Yeah, so anyways, then I have for blushes, I use this iMagic blush palette. I think many of you are familiar with this. Bunch of pretty shadows, bunch of pretty blushes. Especially what I like the most is they have big pans, so you can dip your large blush brushes in this and can coat them nicely, and really great color combination. I've never seen such combination of blushes on any other palette, so they work from very fair to very dark skin tones as well. So great palette for blushes. So this pouch I use for keeping all my eyeshadow related stuff. So this is like an eyelash curler. I also have an what do you say, eyelash applicator. So because it's hard to put lashes with your fingers, so I use this. Then I have a bunch of pressed glitters and loose glitters. Forever 52 has really good pressed glitters. Okay, I used to use pack glitters before, and they were not good. They went bad so quick. This is Bharat and Doris loose pigment in the pink shade. Very good. I don't know if they still are a makeup company, if they're still making products. Then the holy grail is this Inglot gel eyeliner. Very good. If you're on a budget, you can also go for Maybelline gel eyeliner. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in this. I have this pack loose glitter in the shade golden. Then I also have these wet eyeshadows. I recently bought them, and these are, I think, Ruby's Organics. I've tried a couple of their makeup products, very good makeup products by the way, and all you need is a brown eyeshadow in the crease, and you just use this wet eyeshadow in the on the eyelids, and you are good to go. I used this for my brother's wedding recently. I also have, as I said, these are Mars eyeshadows. They are like dual chrome eyeshadow palettes. I think I love creating eye looks, and I have a lot of eyeshadow related stuff, but so this is another pouch that I have, and it belonged to my daughter, and I got it from her. So I have separately kept my eyeliners and the mascara and eyelash glue, and then these are, I think, what lip liners. Yes. So when it comes to eyeliners, I have a bunch of these. This is Sugar Pop Brown eyeliner, I think. Then I have this Wet Revolution white eyeliner. So when you are using for smoky eyes, you need white or nude sort of an eyeliner. Then I have Ruby's Organics Kajal Kohl pencil. I use this when I have to create smoky eyes. So you can smoke this out, and you have to set this with a black eyeshadow to make it more matte. This is obviously not smudge proof, but you use this to create that smoky eye look. Then I have these Lakme Iconic Kajal pencils in I think green and blue. And then where is my yeah, got it. And this is, I really don't remember which, this is probably Color Bar, but I use this this is obviously waterproof eyeliner pencil, and I use this to line the eyes. I really don't remember the brand of this. I think this was Color Bar, I am not sure. Okay, so that is that. Then when it comes to lip liners, Swiss Beauty is gold. Okay, for 69 rupees they produce such amazing lip liners, very good quality, variety of shades. You need 4 or 5 shades only, you don't need a lot. So buy their maroonish sort of shades and dark chocolate shades, and you maybe need one red shade or something like that. So you just need like 4 or 5 shades from this. Then when it comes to mascara, you don't need to invest too much, okay, because mascaras you cannot use for more than 4 or 5 months. You shouldn't, and you have to throw them out. I really like this Mars mascara. Okay, I've loved this for my personal use as well, and on clients as well. Waterproof mascara, good mascara, very doesn't get too clumpy or anything, and it's good. Now when it comes to, this is I think a brow product. I recently got this Colors Queen brow gel. This is actually, you can use this as a clear mascara as well, and also as a brow gel, sort of a transparent brow gel. It just sets your brows. So once I use the powder product in the brows, I set the brows with this, and they are good to go. Then I have this eyelash glue by Swiss Beauty. Yes, this is the Pro eyelash glue. This is I think the transparent version. I have two in this. I have also a black Pro eyelash glue as well, but I would honestly suggest you to use a transparent version of this, because the black sometimes can ruin your eyeshadow look. So use a transparent eyelash glue, and that's about it, I think. Do I have more? I have some sharpeners here. I don't know what this is. I have some sharpeners over here, and just a bunch of things that you sometimes need. So this is my nude lipstick collection. Along with the nude lipsticks, you have to use lip liners, which I showed you previously. So this is Maybelline Sensational Matte Liquid in the shade 06. This is a very beautiful peachy pink lipsticks for fair to medium fair skin tones. This is in the shade Amazonian by Maybelline Matte Ink. Maybelline Matte Ink liquid lipsticks are really great. They stay put throughout the day. Even if you eat, they don't come off easily. So I would suggest, if you're looking for liquid lipsticks, Maybelline Matte Ink is the way to go. Just prep your lips well, hydrate your lips before using them. Amazonian is a great shade for medium skin tones, dusky skin tones as well. Then Diana is my all-time favorite lipstick from Nykaa, and goes so well with almost all of the skin tones and looks so good. This is like a this is like a brownish pink color nude lipstick, very good. Then this is Maybelline Self Starter, very good for fair skin tones. This is a peach shade, very bright peach shade. This is Peach Day. This is a peachy nude shade for medium skin tones. This, I personally also use this. This is very nice even for medium skin tones category. This is by Swiss Beauty. Then I have Grace. This is like a bright mauve color. I wouldn't say this doesn't come in the nude category. I don't know why I kept it here, but this is like a mauve pink color. Then I have this is another great nude lipstick by Sugar. I think this is which one? This is Honey Rider. Yes, Honey Rider crayon. Great for if you use it with a lip liner, you can use for medium skin tones as well, or you can mix and match with other colors to make a beautiful pink shade. This is another peachy pink nude shade. This is Mauve blush. With a lip liner, it will go for even medium skin tones, but mostly for fair skin tones this is. Then this is just a lip gloss. I haven't used this in a while. Sugar 03 Mellow Kitty. Great lip gloss, again in the peachy category. Then this is a Revlon Shameless lipstick. This is not transfer proof, so as you can see I haven't used this enough, but it's a great nudish sort of a shade for dusky skin tones, or if somebody wants like a deeper nude color, then this is a good color. So I'm going to show you some of my most favorite lipsticks. Today I have more than these lipsticks that I'm showing you, but these are my favorites. So honestly, I'll give you a bit of my personal suggestion. When it comes to lipsticks, I have started to not like liquid lipsticks a lot, because liquid lipsticks, if you don't use them in time, they can dry in the bottle itself, and also they feel very drying, and I'm a dry person, so I really hate using these dry lipsticks. Their staying power is good, but they do not feel great on the lips. So I would suggest you to go for soft matte bullet lipsticks. You can first of all depot them in a bunch of different these lipstick kits that you receive. You can depot these lipsticks as well, and you can use them. They're so comfortable on the lips as well. So just go for soft matte finish bullet lipsticks, and they are great, So I'll talk about these Colors Queen lipsticks. I recently got these. Can you look at the packaging? It's so beautiful. I have a few shades from here: Rich Maroon, Bridal Maroon, and also I have Strawberry shade from this. You can get their entire range. They are not that expensive. I think on sale I got them for $350 per lipstick on Nykaa Pink Friday sale, and they are so good. Almost look luxurious lipsticks, and great formula. Okay, like I wish I never saw this brand earlier. Before, I would have gotten all of their shades before I buy any other lipstick. Then this is like a Mars lipstick in the orange. If you want like an orange shade, this is 24 number. Then this is Mars again. This is the retractable crayon. The shade 03. Okay. This is my favorite red color. I have one swatch video dedicated to this as well. This is Faces Canada crayon in the shade Midnight Rose. And another favorite, this is the purple lipstick. This is by Color Bar in the shade Delivery. Then I have another favorite. This is like a brown red, or I would call it brown only. So this is like a reddish brown color in the shade this is Faces Canada All Time Pro crayon in the shade Fiery Brown number 28. So these are actually my favorite. I love using crayons. They are so comfortable on the lips, so easy to apply. Then this is Marilyn. This is like a pinkish red color from Nykaa. Then this is Fire Pink. This is like a purple pink shade, very bright color, very nice pigment from Swiss Beauty. I recently used this for my brother's wedding, and it went so well with my saree's borders. And This is Razia. This is again like a purplish pink by Nika. Then these are Color Bar, the old Color Bar lipsticks. My favorite shade in this is Shy Cherry. I personally use this lipstick a lot. And then this is another newer lipstick of my kit. This is Maybelline ink in the shade Ruben, right? Ruler, sorry. Yeah, Ruler. This is like a very nice pink shade, goes with all sort of skin tones. Then these are PAC Retro Matte liquid lipsticks. My favorites are this Crown. This is a very nice proper bright red color, very nice. And this is another proper bright pink color in the shade 22 Mischief, pink and brown. And this I have is brown color, so if somebody wants like a nudish brown matte lipstick, this is great. Faces Canada again. Faces Canada makes good lipsticks, okay? I've realized this. They make good on what shade this is. Then this is a great lipstick if somebody doesn't want a proper red color. This is slightly brownish red color by Mars. Very, very good lipstick if you want for your personal use as well. This is in the color Hot Topic 18. So if somebody doesn't want a proper red color, they just want a bit of a muted red, muted brown, something like that, then this is a great color. So these are my favorite lipsticks. So I also have some lashes. These are by Mars. These are the new ones. I haven't tried them yet, but they look very good. Then these are some of my favorite very fluffy lashes by Gauri Cosmetics, and these are more for people who love wearing lashes. The band is good, they stick nicely, everything is good, and they look so beautiful. It's just that sometimes you have to cut them if the eyes are smaller. If you want to get like a very natural good quality lash, I would suggest get PAC 53. I always carry a PAC 53 with me for people who don't like wearing big heavy lashes. These are also good. These are Mars, I think, Princess lashes. They are not that heavy. Look slightly fuller, natural but fuller sort of look they give.